What's good, YouTube, and welcome back to another video. So today I'm giving out college advice, college freshman advice to be exact. And this could apply to if you're looking to go into college, if you're already a freshman in college and you just want to improve what you're doing so in the future you don't repeat past mistakes. This could apply to someone who's a senior in high school and who's coming to college. Now, what do I mean by that? I want you to look back onto like what you did right in high school, college, or whatever, and what you could do better. Are you studying well? Are you being more productive? Are you putting effort into your work? Are you partying instead of studying? Are you studying too much? Are you studying too little? Is your sleeping good? Like, reflect on what you do in your day-to-day basis, because by reflecting, it could help improve on your mentality when you go to college. Because personally, college is actually no joke. No matter what the memes say and everything, once you go to college, you're going to feel the pressure. If you have a job, if you end up getting a job while in college, like me, I have a job while I'm in college, you're feeling the pressure because there's so much things you have to attend, so much things deserve your attention, so many things, so many responsibilities, and then again you have to maintain that GPA. If your goal is to have a high GPA, you have to learn time management. You have to learn how to manage all the other things you want to do. You have to learn to put aside some hobbies, some projects that you're working, that personal projects that you're working on in order to focus on school, things like that. So it's a lot of things you gotta reflect on and a lot of things you gotta think of before you enter college. For me, I entered college using the same study habits I was using in high school, although it worked for me for like a good month. After that good month, it didn't work for me anymore. My grades started to deplete. So that told me that I need to switch up my study habits. So what I needed to do when I go to college is just change up the habit, do better, be more productive, put more effort into my work. What do you want to accomplish when you go to college? What type of GPA do you want? Do you want a 4.0? Do you want a 3.9? You want a 3.8? What do you want to do? Do you want to network when you go to college? That's what I was planning. I was planning like, what do I want to do when I go to college? So I started thinking of different things. I knew I wanted a high GPA. I knew I wanted to be in the honors program for my major, which is psychology. I wanted to be in the honors program. I knew that I wanted to network and meet different people so that I have connections. Not even just in like psychology. I plan on minoring in animation. I want to make connections in animation so I could like talk to different people who probably know so much about animation. I wanted to come into college and meet new people, meet people of different backgrounds. I feel as if that's just very eye-opening, and I have kind of advise that for anyone, to meet people of different backgrounds. There's so many people of this world, so many people with different stories. It makes you like really look at life really differently in a way. And I just wanted to have a good time where I just do better than who I was yesterday, which is yesterday was my high school self, and now today I am in college and I want to just do my best. Don't come into college thinking that everybody's going to be on that college mindset. I kid you not, that's not going to happen. There are going to be so many people who are not thinking like you. If you're thinking like someone who wants to grind, who wants their master's, who wants their PhD, because I have friends who think like that too. They're on that grind. So I have people who are like-minded like me. And then I would meet people who are like-minded like me. They're ready to do good, they want that GPA, they want other things. And then I have people who are not like that, who are just here to party, who are just here for this, that, and the third. It's like, don't expect everyone to be very mature. There are still people who are, even though they're in like their 20s, 30s, 40s, whatever, who still think like they're in high school, who are still immature. You can't really have high expectations. That's what I'm saying. Don't have high expectations for people. Don't even have high expectations for your teachers. I had great expectations for this one teacher. Disappointed. I still don't have a grade for him. Expect the unexpected. Because once you start having that mindset, once you start thinking like that, then everything would just be much more easier. Don't think everyone's already on that college mindset. Don't think everyone is like has let go of high school. Don't think everyone is like mature. No, there's gonna be a lot of people that you're gonna meet that are gonna piss you off. There's gonna be a lot of people that you'll meet that you'll be scratching your head like, how did you even get here? How did you even get accepted? Things like that. So lower your expectations. Whatever mindset you have that for yourself. Don't think everyone else is going to be on that same mindset. If you are a party person, don't think everybody's going to be a party person. If you are a A+ scholar person, don't think everyone would want to be on that A+ scholar mindset. Don't think that. If you are a person who's aiming for your PhD, trying to make 100 bands a month, don't think everyone else is on that mindset. Not everyone want to make 100 bands a month. I had a friend, it's her sophomore year now. I have a friend, she followed everything that her advisor told her to take, and it turns out that all the classes that she took, she did not need one of those classes. All the classes that her advisor gave her, she did not need one of those classes. None of those classes fulfilled her requirements for her major. It fulfilled the gen education requirements, but she has 0 credits for her major, and now it's her sophomore year. You see the problem? When I learned that, the hard way for me too, because I'm missing a class that I was supposed to take for my fall semester. I'm over here flabbergasted. I'm like, how come everyone else and their moms who has psychology, who's majoring in psychology, is taking this class, and for some reason I'm not taking this class? So now I have to take an extra class in my spring semester. Not necessarily an extra class, but an extra psychology class in my spring semester, when I could have been taking another class that I wanted. Like, I could have taken an art class next year if I wanted to, but now I can't. So now all my classes are literally just psychology. Sometimes you just gotta look into things yourself. So this is how you can do it, where you could like figure out your classes for yourself. So what I did, which is also advice that my psychology mentor gave me, was to look into your future classes, basically. So what you can do, hopefully your school does this, is go on your webpage, search up, I'm going to use my major example, psychology major undergraduate, okay, or undergraduate requirements. And then when you search that up, it should give you a layout of what you should, I'm going to put everything right here, of what you should be expected to take every single year. And what I did is that I made a Google Doc, right? It's very reflected here, but I made a Google Doc. I put my name, I put my major, I'm planning on minoring, I put the overall credits needed, and I put like the grading scale I want to stay under and stuff like that. I'm gonna just keep putting it up on the screen. You can see like how I put all the classes that I need to take for every single year. And I found that method so much better than what my advisor did. Because I have even friends who go to the same school as me, freshman year, who don't have the classes that they need for their major because their advisor gave them those classes. That's why I'm saying that you need to look into the stuff yourself. Let's review what I just told you. Let's review. How can I figure out what I need for each semester? 1, go on your website and search up your major. 2, look at the undergraduate requirements for said major. 3, create a Google Doc and list out everything that you need for that said major. 4, and it's time to put in the courses, you can manually do it yourself because you have everything listed out here. The only thing that you need your advisor to do is just check it over and approve of it. That's it. You don't need to wait for them to pick your courses. You don't need to take the wrong courses anymore because you just did it yourself. You looked up your major, you look at the undergraduate requirements, and you put in everything that you needed. There's also something called degree audit, which also lists out like everything that you need. You can also check there. If you don't feel like making a Google Doc, just use that. Just check there, and you can see all the classes that you should be expected to take in order to fulfill those requirements that you need. If you guys enjoyed this video, if you did, don't forget to like and subscribe. Put on that post notification bell so you'll never miss another video. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye!